And his staff are all decked out in their holiday sweaters. His 7th season at Arkansas. This is their last in-state opponent as they played 4 inside the boundaries of Arkansas opponent. And then check out the sweater for Dawn Thornton. Fabulous is what it says on the front when we get a chance to see the front. But she is in her 5th year, and she has done such a remarkable job in the portal, and that's why she's challenged herself with this tough schedule as we get started here. And Arkansas in their white jerseys with the cardinal trim, they'll have the first possession of the game. Poffenbarger out top. Driving into the lane, Spencer, and then it's cleared by Davenport, another player with SEC experience, as she played at Georgia a couple of seasons ago. Baseline jumper from Reese. And here's a look at the Arkansas starting 5. Scott, the freshman, as we mentioned, she leads the SEC in scoring. Nobody else in the conference is over 20 points a game. You've got Spencer, Daniels in her 5th year, Poffenbarger, and Dowda anchoring it inside.
We saw Spencer take that quick shot, getting into the starting lineup here for Pine Bluff. You got Zaay Green, Jalissa Reese, Coriah Beck, Kayla Walker, and Mo Davenport. But I was talking about Spencer. They're going to take a lot of quick shots, but that's what Mike Neighbors wants. He wants quick shots in their offense.
Offensive rebound for the Golden Lions. Green goes inside, up top. No, that one doesn't go for Reese. Foul was on 5, Jalissa Reese, as we're still looking for our first score of the game. Daniels averaging just over 11 points a game this year. Throws that one away. Good steal. Reese out in front of everybody to score.
You got to be careful. This is a very aggressive Pine Bluff team in their defense. That's where they hang their hat.
Daniels driving. First basket. Poffenbarger is going to have the ball taken away.
Consistency amongst all the players. Knocking down shots. You know, some things that they have to key in, that they have to clean up.
Maya Pete into the game, the tough defense there, and then watch the block shot. From the corner, Scott missing. Good offensive rebound. Tough shot for Dowda, who misses. Slicing through the defenders, great drive to the basket for Pine Bluff, and that will send Zaay Green to the free throw line.
And this is exactly what Zaay Green does. Attacking the basket. You got to get a stop on her. She's just too good.
You know what that's like, having your father having a...
Really throwing Arkansas off offensively with their defense.
Dawn Thornton in her 5th year as this team, Arkansas Pine Bluff, is, we like to play against Arkansas. Already this year, she has 7 games. Green blocked inside. Court spacing opens up that left lane, but a good block. So Demetria Shephard picked up her first foul on the SEC network. First at 1 Eastern, noon Central, UL Monroe takes on Alabama in Tuscaloosa.
It's helping the women's game grow so much, and, you know, makes everyone even more excited for SEC play.
These shots, this Arkansas team is typically good at getting to the rim, and they just are coming off a game where they beat Louisiana Tech 100-60 with a... But the Golden Lions have to get their offense going. Just 1 of their last 10 from the floor. Beck stops that. She had a 23 rebound effort in their win over Florida State earlier this year. Three-pointer, long. Pete there for the rebound and put.
Yeah, I think for Arkansas, next step is just continuing to attack the basket, try to get to the free throw line.
And 2-15 over this year, and that's a big part of Mike Neighbors' success. Number one, the method, as you look at their numbers, 5th in the SEC in free throw percent.
Yeah, absolutely. That's that counterattack. You shoot it from the outside, it opens up the lanes, you drive it, and same vice versa.
Davenport long. All tied up with under a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. Scott hits it. First 3 points. Good rebound on the backside. Can't get that one to go. Davenport is fouled
right now, so they got to keep shooting it.
Preseason picked all SWAC second team. She played for Pine Bluff last year, but her sophomore season was spent at Georgia. She started her career at Rutgers, so she is familiar with the SEC. Long three goes down for Scott. Back-to-back three-pointers for Talia Scott.
Yeah, when Scott gets hot, she gets hot. You got to know where she is on the floor.
Talia Scott has scored the last 10 points for Arkansas. Top of the key, first three-pointer for the Golden Lions, Demetria Shephard. And the shot clock is off as Arkansas will go for the last shot of the quarter. Talia Scott changing direction and commits the offensive foul. 3.2 seconds remaining in the quarter. Pine Bluff will not get up the attempt. And an entertaining first quarter as Arkansas takes the lead into the second, 15-14. The only 2 losses for Arkansas this year, UCLA and Marquette, but a big win over Florida State when Poffenbarger had that record-setting rebounding effort. And that one gets away from Davenport.
Great defensive possession there by Arkansas, forcing Green to take a tough 2, not allowing her anything.
They're playing so close right now.
No, absolutely. This is an Arkansas team that's really big on their efficiency. They play quick basketball, but they have to do it efficiently in order to be successful on the offensive end. And that's what Arkansas, that's what they hang their hats on, having the most possessions per game.
Scott! Davenport there gets tied up by Daniels and possession. Yeah, it's been over 8 minutes since anybody besides Talia Scott has scored for Arkansas. She has 15 of their 18 points right now. She comes off the ball screen and she gets another.
You can live by the 3, you die by the 3, and the 3s are really saving Arkansas despite the turnovers and the lulls that they've had on the offensive end.
18 points out of the 20 for Talia Scott. Nice backdoor cut.
Great sneak right there into the backside of the paint and great drop pass.
Coriah Beck with that bucket. Scott for another. Yes! 5 3-points. So a timeout was called by Pine Bluff. They're down 6 with 5:55 to go in the second quarter. 3-point attempt off the mark, but an offensive rebound put back for the Golden Lions.
Yeah, but that's how you can chip away. Keep being aggressive on the glass. Get the 50-50 balls.
Dowda with the mid-range jump. The foul was on Mo, the men in action at the Hall of Fame Series San Antonio. The Cal Golden Bears square off at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central from the Frost Bank Center in San Antonio. Both free throws made on the other trip down the court. That's the first time anybody for Arkansas has scored besides Scott since Daniels scored with 5:13 left in the first quarter. Green is fouled. So Green leads this team. And with that free throw, she's got 6 points and 5 rebounds today. And it was the second foul on Samara Spencer. And you see she's going to be attended to off the court. Walker, the third string point guard on the depth chart, but their starting point guard is suspended, Karina Carter, and then Tia Morgan broke a finger, so Walker has had to step in.
You don't want to see the rest of the players come into the three-point party.
Pete hits the side of the backboard, gets her own rebound, and Poffenbarger deflects it. Scott kicking out. Daniels.
Yeah, that's the bread and butter. That's how Arkansas wants to get their score. They want to get the stop, but they want to push tempo, push it up the court, and kick out. Look out for those spotters on the three-point line.
As it was only Scott doing the scoring when we went to our last timeout, and everybody's gotten into the action. A turnover, though, leads to Pine Bluff jumper. No, and Poffenbarger there for another rebound. She's got 6 on the day. Top of the key, Poffenbarger, got it. That miss by Scott ended a streak. Asia, they are so tough, and this is where that tough schedule comes into play. They aren't just giving up here because Arkansas has made this run.
Exactly. They've seen what they can do against some of these top opponents that they've played, and some of those matchups, Coach said, hey.
See Spencer having to wear that mask on her face. When she committed the foul earlier against Green, she took the face mask off as if it were bothering her. And now you can see she is sitting on the very end of the bench, waiting for halftime. About a 10-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Walker rises up, and then she is fouled. So the foul is on Scott. That's her second. The officials for today, Brian Hall, Brenda Pantoja, and Corey Chambers, as she made the first. She took off last year to focus on her engineering degree, but she has been a real bright spot for Pine Bluff this year. 10 seconds remaining in the half. Scott scoops it up and makes it a 10-point lead at the half. Talia Scott going to the halftime locker room, scoring 23 of the 42 points for Arkansas.
You know, that's what it takes in practice, in game. She's got those reps. She's building up her confidence, and perfect that that's done now leading into conference play.
Pine Bluff with the first possession. That one gets knocked out of bounds by Poffenbargers. So Arkansas led by Scott in the first half with 23, but Daniels had 9. Poffenbarger had 6 points. Pine Bluff Golden Lions led by Green, the only player in double figures, with 12 points. I'm sure it's a little odd for people here in Fayetteville to see him in a Pine Bluff sweatshirt. Dowda are ready to lead that locker room when you leave.
Absolutely, and she's a tremendous leader. She's the more, seasoned player on the team. She knows his system. Her role has changed. She's pushing the ball more. She's the one that can push that pace and do it efficiently and set that tone. She said they're gritty. They fight. They play every game like they have nothing to lose, and they're coming into this game, knowing and thinking, as they should, that they can get the win.
Floater in the paint. Good rebound by Davenport. Everybody's got a festive holiday shirt on, even those wiping up the floor. Daniels kicks back to Poffenbarger. Out to Scott in the corner.
And I love that decision by Poffenbarger. She's hit a couple threes herself, but not forcing it up.
She can make a lot of shots when her teammates set her up and drive into the paint like that. Is the life story of one of the greatest quarterbacks in football history. He played for Alabama under legendary head coach Bear Bryant, of course. I know Coach Neighbors is a historian. He's got a lot of favorite movies and books and just a lot of collectible items that he has. I'm sure he was a fan, as a lot of people of my generation. Bart Starr. Beck driving in. At the end, she transferred from Memphis. We've already talked about Zaay Green, transferred from Texas A&M after playing a couple of years at Tennessee. Reese transferred from Troy. Davenport started and they want to make some noise in the SWAC, and you can see how tough they are just with how they're playing against Arkansas today.
And they absolutely can. I mean, they got Jackson State's a great team. We talk about the SWAC conference, but the Golden Lions are really making a statement, and you could see that in all the games that they've had so far and the fight they've put up.
Walker for Pine Bluff. Scott from the corner. One of her rare misses from three-point range is now she's 6 of 10. Just ridiculous from three-point range. Zaay Green, rebound, puts it in. Lions are not going away. Daniels out to the corner. Good look from Keats, but Walker will take a seat for a moment. Carly Keats, the sophomore who transferred from Jones College. Poffenbarger.
Yeah, simple pick and pop, but that has to be defended a lot better.
Daniels probing, looking. And Poffenbarger with the board. She's got 8. Nice backdoor cut from Scott. And timeout called by the Golden Lions. They are getting involved with a community center and feeding the homeless, but they've also adopted Friendship Aspire Academy, and they're reading to them, and they're having fun Fridays and just trying to be a real positive influence in their community. And they've been a real positive influence here in this game in Fayetteville. We've talked about how they've tested themselves this year. This is the 5th Power 5 team they are playing, and Asia, they are keeping this game close, within 9 points now with 4:15 remaining. Can't hit that three, but they get another rebound, and that one gets away, though. They've really been able to get the ball to the paint. 60 points over the last 3 games for Zaay Green, and we've mentioned how Don Thornton, the head coach from Arkansas Pine Bluff, has really challenged her team in the non-conference schedule. They want to, have a real impact and win a SWAC championship. And this team is being put together in a way that they've got a real shot at that. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Poffenbarger leaning back, can't get that one to go. Beck kicks out, nice pass out to set up the three-pointer from Demetria Shephard.
Yeah, she got me with the pass. I didn't know where it was going at first. That was a great find.
Pine Bluff within 6 points now with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Way out top. Scott can't get that one to go, and then Pine Bluff will pick up the foul. But let's take a look at that great pass back for the shot.
Yeah, great kick out here behind the back. I didn't know where it was going, but that's a great look for spot up. Giving Arkansas a good taste of their own medicine, and then have another look at the foul here. Yeah, an obvious push there. And Samara Spencer
cleared.
hitting the, yeah.
So in the bonus, Spencer goes to the free throw line, misses the first quickly.
Yeah, for the Golden Lions, Brenda, they don't want to have that three-point shootout with the Razorbacks. I think the key here is to continue. If you have open looks like this, you got them, but continue to attack the paint, but then defensive the three-point line. Win that, make it a paint game, and win that paint battle. You're outscoring them 26-16 in the paint.
Moore, in her freshman campaign, the first 10 games, of course, the all-time NCAA scoring leader who played for Mike Neighbors. When we asked him for a comparison, he said that Talia Scott has already to get to the free throw line to complement the other things she does on the court is a big part of her game.
Exactly. That's quite a player to be compared to, especially this early on in her freshman year, and especially in an area as
Poffenbarger swats it away, but right there for the Karam is Courtney Rittenberry. Spencer kind of throws the ball up at the basket as she takes some contact. Arkansas can draw within one with a three, and they do.
Zaay Green to get it out to Beck, who is a cable. She can knock down that shot.
Beck now in double figures for the Golden Lions, and the miss. This would allow Pine Bluff, with under a minute to play in the third quarter, to potentially take the lead. This is the closest they've been since 8:50 remaining in the second quarter.
This is how they got him within one. Zaay Green, great find to Beck, who spots up and knocks it down. Coach loving it. I'm telling you, these Golden Lions, they're not going anywhere, Brenda.
Fabulous is what her sweater says, and that's how her team has played today, as Maya Pete, her brother, plays left guard for the New Orleans Saints. Her father played 12 years in the NFL. There's a good picture of her as Pete takes a seat for Pine Bluff, and on the other side, Christina Sanchez comes in for Arkansas, and she connects on the second of two. And there's still a little difference between the game clock and shot clock, about 4 seconds difference, so Pine Bluff may potentially get a possession here. Scott is fouled by Zaay Green, and since they're in the bonus, Arkansas will go to the free throw line. Scott 5 of 6 from the free throw line so far today. Here's SEC football schedule. They'll have a complete breakdown of each school and the top matchups for 2024. That's Wednesday night at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Of course, Texas and Oklahoma being added, and so it will be interesting to see how the schedule is going to shake out. Top of the key, three-pointer for UAPB, draws us within one, and we've got an exciting fourth quarter up ahead as the Golden Lions have drawn this game within one.
Yeah, the Golden Lions not going anywhere.
Well, as we start the fourth quarter, Arkansas hanging on to a 1-point lead. Talia Scott leading the way with 31 points, the rest of the team with 30. And Samara Spencer misses on that attempt. Green picks up her dribble. Three-pointer on the way. No, Rittenberry can't corral it. Scott attacks past Davenport, misses. Green has it blocked by Poffenbarger, but comes right back and scores it.
He's staying in it, and that's why they have the lead now.
So now the pressure on Arkansas. They've been playing with the lead the entire second half, and Pine Bluff has climbed their way back in. 28 points scored by the Golden Lions in the third quarter to draw this one close. We'll inbound it. Down 2 here in the fourth quarter. And a nice Rittenberry tying this game up.
I think Beck's going to claim that as a pass.
That's what I thought it was. And a turnover for Arkansas. The largest lead of the game for Arkansas was 12 points, but UAPB has gotten themselves back in this game. They took the lead briefly a couple of minutes ago, and then Arkansas answered back. Now we're tied. Three-pointer, good from Beck as she hits from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Beck at 13 now. She's showing out. Her dad's in the stands. He's in his home.
There's Coriah Beck looking on, the former point guard from Arkansas.
And you see how stern and how blank his face looks? That's the NBA dad stare. That's how they look the entire game. They're deep down, they're happy inside, but that's really what their face looks like the entire game.
Held ball. Pine Bluff still up by 1. Daniels had hit the shot on this end of the court to draw Arkansas within 2 after that three-pointer from Coriah Beck. Poffenbarger pulls up. Too strong.
Yeah, great rotation there defensively by the Golden Lions. That's what they want to do, force the Razorbacks into those tough mid-range jumpers.
Davenport with a tough rebound. Seemed like some contact, no foul called, but Davenport able to put that offensive rebound back in, and then a foul at the free throw line. She's got 15 points. First at 1 Eastern, it's UL Monroe taking on Alabama in Tuscaloosa here on the SEC Network. So Daniels hits 1 of 2. Davenport, what a save to give an extra opportunity to the Golden Lions.
Yeah, excellent hustle.
You know, Coach Thornton talked to us about Mo Davenport and that she has the ability to really step. But she picks up the foul on the illegal screen. That's 2 fouls now for Davenport. Under 5 minutes to go. And it's blocked as McDaniels tries to take it in. 3-on-1, nice pass. And not just an offensive player, but there to draw the foul. And Scott goes to the floor. Up ahead, good block, but no, a foul commit.
All the energy from the force from her going so hard, it was just an accident.
Misses the second. The battle. Keep in mind, Arkansas is 42-2 all time against the SWAC. They haven't lost to a school in this conference since 1980. And they have the ball. Top of the key, no, but another rebound for Pine Bluff, and with the clock reset to 20, they're going to take their time. 21 offensive rebounds in this game for Pine Bluff and 22 second chance points. 4 seconds on the clock. Beck, no. And just a 1:43 remaining for Arkansas. Poffenbarger beyond the arc, got it. Over the last 3 years, they're 15-0 against the rest of the state. Will Arkansas Pine Bluff break that streak today? Arkansas has drawn it within 1 with that three-pointer.
Yeah, Mike Neighbors knew what he was getting into with this matchup. He has said that this team right here will be their toughest matchup of those in-state opponents.
Zaay Green out top, being hounded by Poffenbarger. Driving in, it's blocked. Shephard had it blocked. The shot clock has not reset. Shephard from the corner. Shephard hits a big three from the corner and goes up now by 4.
There's 1 minute left in the game.
Under a minute to play. Arkansas. Spencer throws it up wildly. And then a whistle. A timeout is called, but look at this shot from Shephard.
And Shephard, that's what she does. She lights it up. The confidence. Crunch time, clutch.
Arkansas will inbound it on the baseline. Spencer to trigger it in with 12 on the shot clock. Time is running down. Poffenbarger, 4 seconds, step back. No, didn't hit the rim. And Pine Bluff gets the rebound.
That's huge.
And a couple of
the foul.
Yeah, a couple of fouls to give. Still one more foul to give, so Arkansas has to foul quickly. A lot of clock ticking down, and Spencer, knowing that she had 4 fouls, was trying to avoid fouling, but she does, and that will send her to the bench with 5 fouls. Spencer with just 4 points and 8 rebounds. A tough shooting day for Samara with just 1 of 11 from the field. Next foul will send the Golden Lions to the free throw line, and actually a turnover for Arkansas Pine Bluff as the ball hit the sideline. Arkansas has to hurry. Scott pulls up. Too strong, Poffenbarger. And he gets away from Scott, stolen away by Arkansas Pine Bluff, stolen back by Arkansas. Scott misses. A lot of contact, no foul. Scott is on the floor, and the game will end. The first time in history, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff beats Arkansas as they get their first victory over a Power 5 program in school history.
All those tough matchups, the losses, the Power 5 programs that they have had to take on the road. Look, you see it's paid off so much.